Okay, so good morning. Can you tell me your name, please?
Alejandro.
Alejandro.
Y
What's your name, sweetie?
Camila.
Camila, how old are you?
How old are you, mommy? 3.
3. Wow.
Good.
Okay, was your first time in a student-led conference?
No, this is my second time.
Your second time.
She's been here for 2 years now.
2 years. So you started when you were 1?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She was also here with her twin brother,
Okay.
Christian.
Christian.
But he's now in another school.
Okay. Well, what can you tell us about the student-led conference?
Well, number one, I wanted to talk about the school itself. She's been here for 2 years. I just wanted to say that Pines West Academy has been amazing since day one. The communication, the staff has been amazing. They've pretty much taken us in as part of the family, which is great to see in a school environment. The parent-student environment is great because it shows you all the foundations that they've learned throughout the entire year. It shows you all the skills that they're going to be putting in place going into their next years as they move away from Pines West Academy. It's if they don't have the foundations built, then they can't transition that into the next school. So amazing to see her with the colors and the shapes and English and Spanish. It's great because a lot of the kids transition away from the English fast from the Spanish. So keeping them in the Spanish environment is great, especially for us because we both speak
You are
Spanish.
bilingual.
So it's great to me as well. I also wanted to say regarding Pines West Academy that being a technology professional, I love the fact that they utilize Seesaw to communicate with the parents, to show them pictures of the daily activities when we can't be here, because obviously we're working, we're doing other things, but just seeing the activities every day with them it brings a smile to my face. And I can't say enough about the staff. The staff is great. They've done so much. Miss Anady, Miss Terry, Miss Ellen, Elena, everybody. They've been fantastic with the communication. And the most important thing is COVID hit us. So we had the fear about what were we going to do with our kids.
That was one of the questions that I have.
So for me, just the fact that they communicated very well to us, the plan that they had in place, the wearing of, removing the shoes, putting them in containers, the fact that they had the sanitation, the hand washing, it was like a daily routine. And just, it's comforting to know that you can leave them at the door and know that they're going to follow that step process. And just seeing her today and the teacher parent, it was great because she came in, first thing she did was wash her hands. So, I know some parents may have some doubts about bringing kids back to school, but don't fear. Everything is cleaned. Just seeing the people mopping and wiping down and using sanitational methods, I think Pines West has it down to an art, and it's super safe, and she practices that at home as well. So I'm very proud of her. I'm very proud of the school. So
When did you come back? As soon as we open it?
As soon as they gave the opportunity, we started off as a part-time, and then we ended up transitioning her now back to full-time. So she's super happy. Every day she wakes up, she's like super happy to go to school. So I can't, just seeing that as a parent is enough for me to say she's ready.
They are ready.
Right, Mommy?
Are you proud of yourself? Yes? How was it? Were you nervous when you were presenting to your dad? Yes?
You were nervous, but you had fun, right?
Yeah.
You showed a lot of stuff.
Hi!
It's okay.
I'm fine.
It's okay.
You took a risk,
You
right?
have to stay still, Mommy.
You took a risk showing to your parent?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you have the opportunity to compare our education to a school with a traditional education?
Well, I can compare it to the one that she was in first, which
Okay.
is in Hialeah. It's called Nuestra Señora de Lourdes. It's night and day. Just the fact of the lesson plans, what goes into the daily routines by the teachers is amazing. You have an actual lesson plan. You talk about science, you talk about math, you talk about English and Spanish, literacy. She's learning how to write her name. She spells it without even having to see it. So that, compared to her previous school, is a complete night and day. And just the fact of the joy that she has to come to school,
And the passion,
I'm
yeah.
super happy. Super.
And with the student-led conference, in comparison with a traditional school where the teacher is leading
Yeah.
the conversation and sometimes the children are not there, in this student-led conference, they need to be autonomous and independent, and they have the opportunity to show you
Absolutely.
what has been the learning process.
Yep.
So
And it's good to see because it transitions from the pictures that you see daily to her actually explaining to the parent what she's learning. Not from the teacher's standpoint, but from her
Yeah.
standpoint. It's great to me. You know, just seeing her trace her name and how she did the transition of the frog. All those things you wouldn't expect, you know, for a 3-year-old that's so involved in having fun.
And all of those are skills for
And
life,
it's all skills
not
for
just
life.
for
She's
elementary.
gonna take that on to the next level.
So you already told for the parents that didn't make the decision yet, but
Yes.
do you have anything to add to those parents that are afraid of the COVID and they haven't taken the decision? Or?
I mean, it's hard because I understand different families have different scenarios. You have elderly, and it's kind of challenging. So I wouldn't like to make a decision for a family. If I had to say, you know, my case, I would say don't be afraid. Just take the chance. Let the school handle the sanitation part, which is amazing. And then just keep practicing that when you go home. I mean, it's the same thing. You wash your hands, you don't touch your eyes, don't touch your shoes, don't walk around your house with shoes. And I would just say, don't be afraid. Really, don't be afraid. I go, the staff here is amazing. So I wouldn't, don't question it. At the same time, I understand that if people have doubts because of COVID, that's understandable.
Sure.
But yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Sweetie,
Say mommy.
are you happy? Yes? Are you ready to come back tomorrow to school?
She thought she was coming today the whole day.
Oh, you thought you were coming. Okay, sweetie, thank you so much.
Right?